Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Pharaoh Iron and Customs. This is going to be the 7th video in the Febudaily series where I'm trying to post a video every day in February. Today I'm working on the hood again. This would have been one video if I'd have done like one video or two videos a week. This probably would have ended up being one video, but since I'm doing a daily vlog, this stuff takes time, and I think that's something even I realize that it takes time when I'm watching people do their videos, but you know, you've got to wait for the metal to cool, and like I have a full-time job, so you know, I only have like an hour or so, hour or two in the afternoon to work. And that's the other thing is, yesterday I was like working on the video I did yesterday, and I was like, man, I want to stop. I want to go inside. I want to watch a video. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do that. Making every excuse I could to get out of here. So I like, look, I got to get this video finished and to get it posted. And, you know, I came to realize at that point that, you know, if you're going to get stuff done, you know, you got to get out there and do it. You know, you got to push through those days where you don't want to do it. I mean, you got to know that, you know, you can't, you got to know that, okay, there's days that I can't do it, but you got to know the difference between the days that you can't do it and the days that you're just like, you know, I'd rather be doing something else, you know. But I mean, if you're uninspired, go the hell in the house. But, you know, to me, it's just one of those things that, you know, it's like I've gave myself a task or a goal, and for me to meet that goal, I've got to get out here and do stuff, and you know, in that respect, things get accomplished. So anyway, let me get out away from the long diatribe. So I've took and re-welded this a little bit. It's still going to require some filler. I'm not, like I said, I'm not really great at this. This is, guys, you take your time, and the more you do it, the better you're going to get. That's my belief. I mean, don't get out here and start doing this stuff on something that, you know, you seriously care about. You know, that you want to be absolutely perfect right off the get-go. I mean, if you can be perfect off the get-go, great, but you know, you got to have that learning curve, and that may be 2 weeks and that may be 2 years. So anyway, like I said, I had to cut this out so that this piece would fit behind the front here, and it would start already being ready to butt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back and I'm going to tack this into place, and then I'm going to start doing the cut and butt. It looks pretty good right now, so I'm going to work real hard to try to control the heat on this, and I'll come back in a few minutes. Alright guys, got it welded in place here. Got a few pinholes I need to fix. I've actually run the welder out of gas, and since it's the weekend, I can't, I won't be able to get gas today, but I'm not hating it. The gap's a little wide here, and it's not going down all the way because the inside of it, the inner structure is just folded back from where it was in such bad shape. But it is actually a whole lot stronger now, and there's not as much flex in the hood as there was before. So I'm going to get the hood off of it. I'm going to get the hood off of it and start taking the front clip off of it, and that's what we're going to do next. See you in a little bit. Alright guys, the bottom side of this hood is like the front of the hood was. It's in fairly rough shape, so I expect I'll probably have to cut back behind that roll and stitch weld a panel in there to make that inner brace. We got some rust right down, I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's some rust right there all the way down that's not going to be that big a deal to fix, I don't think. To get this off, I just took the bolts out of the hinges. I'm not sure how these hinges are attached. It looks like they go behind and may attach to the cowl from the inside. So I haven't tried to take any bolts out. There's 1, 2, 3 bolts there, and probably some on the inside. So we'll see about trying to get this front clip off. I was trying to do some reading, and it's supposed to be bolted on, and I see a bunch of them off. I read a thread over on the ham where somebody was having trouble getting one off. They thought it was welded on, but the bolts were actually rusted bad enough that they couldn't get to them. So anyway, like I said, lots of work. Lots and lots and lots of work to do here. And I'm gonna have to see about this piece right here. On the flathead on this car, the exhaust came out of the left side manifold, and it went across here, come into the right side manifold, and went out under the car because the shifter linkage for the 3 on the tree, the 3-speed, was in the way of I guess the exhaust going down. So I don't even know, most cars don't have that pan, but that would keep, you know, any road grime from getting up in the motor. So I don't know, may check around and see if that's available. This piece right here, I have it's on the wall right there. I have these 2 pieces. They're rusted out really bad. This part right here, it's hard to show you where that piece of steel goes, but they go down there where the vent that runs into the car on both sides. They're also on the wall. They have a little repairs, but they're in better shape than the ones I have. So anyway, also this is wrong for this car. I think this is part of the grill is for like a wagon, is what I understand. So I need to get the one for the sedan, and this is a 6-cylinder medallion rather than an 8-cylinder medallion. My grill was in horrible shape, so anyway, and like I said, I got that one off of eBay at a pretty decent price compared to what a new one would run. Anyway, I'm gonna get into taking this front clip off, and then I'll come back. Alright guys, got the front end off. It's over here laying on the floor. I think tomorrow I'm going to pull the grill out of it and go ahead and take, even if I just take and zip through this piece here that, like I said, I got one right there to go back in it. If I just zip through that, depending on how much of a pain in the butt it is, because I want to get into some other things. So I got some metal in here that's, you know, obviously rotted. Need to figure out, I may end up needing this room for tire clearance, so I may have to make something different shape than that anyway. So if you take this, if you have to take your front end off, you got a bolt in the front. I just cut that off. It was you'll have to pull your emergency brake cable out and your hood release cable. You've got 3 bolts on either side. These were all rotten, so I had to cut most of them off. Some of them were missing. There's 3 bolts here, or 2. There were two. I thought there were 3. Okay, there's probably 2 here. I only had 1 to take out. The other side's rotted off. And there's 3 bolts that come through these holes holding the fenders in, and 1 at the bottom. And that's what you got to do to get it off, and 2 right here at the top on either side. And that's what you have to do to get the front clip off of this thing. I need to take the bumper off. So I may see how I feel tomorrow and push it outside and try to get this washed off, depending on if it's raining or not. And anyway, like I said, I need to get this taken apart. I'm gonna get that hood the front end taken apart. I'm probably going to go ahead and prep the metal here so it doesn't rust, and go ahead and move everything in the back building. And because this hood is way more solid than what it was when it was rotted out through here, so I'm really tickled with how that turned out. Anyway, so this is gonna be day 8. So like I said, I'm actually 2 days ahead on working, so it's actually Saturday. So I'm gonna go hang out with my wife a little while, and like I said, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and subscribe. Come back and check us out later. I got a lot of work to do this thing. It's gonna be a busy year. So anyway, have a good day.